Hello everybody, Mikey there, Panzernator here with a World of Warships replay today, not retay. Man, I'm like, an Biden-Obama Democrat. Yes, I make gaffes like the Democratic presidential nominee hopefuls. Anyways, we're back in a replay here with someone who, those of you who've been watching this channel for a while, recognize Yoda Soda, kind of the right-hand man, my Warships bro, and he hasn't been able to play with us for a while, so it was good to get this game in with him, especially considering it is replay worthy. He is in his Cleveland because who doesn't want to rain high explosives at as fast of a fire rate as possible? Cleveland, man, those of you who are only playing the game now, comment below if you remember Tier 6 Cleveland, how awesome that ship was. If you remember Tier 6 Cleveland, let me know. If you missed it out, well, you certainly missed out. Yours truly, I'm in the Big Smack, the Bismarck, pride of the nation, a beast made of steel, made to rule the waves and lead the Kriegsmarine. All of that stuff. That Germans built the fastest ship that ever sailed the seas. On her decks were shells as big as steers. Guns as big as steers and shells as big as trees. Yeah, I'm combining a bunch of Bismarck songs. The fact that there are songs about the Bismarck, well, it's a lot of fun. So anyways, we've got a game here on whatever this map is. Neighbors. Yes, and we're top tier, and that's a lot of battleships. That Bliska is their only destroyer, so having him dead would be great. Baltimore's radar, because, of course, tier 8. See, I always notice, even in the Battleship, I notice radar because, well, radar's scary. And I try and be a team player. Whenever I play in a destroyer, I like for my team to focus down the radar cruiser. So whenever I'm in a battleship or cruiser, you know, more of a gunner, you know, more of a firepower-based ship, I try and return the favor. So we got a bit of a lemming train going up to D to C. There's no D, there's only 3 caps. And so are they. So this could either be a fantastic, whoa, team is dumb, to lemon train to C. You see, it's lemming train, not lemon. Lemming, not lemon. So, there we go. We're going to turn around though. But I quickly point out that both of their team 2 is also headed up to C. And I want no part of this nonsense up here. I like to do my brawling mono because manual secondaries. And look at all the Bismarcks. I'm using the more the wind camouflage because I like to have Commander XP. The other Bismarck between us, I don't know what camo he is. And then the third one, Union Jack camouflage. A lot of people have Union Jack camouflage because of the current events. I do, as a general matter of principle, not enjoy. See, that Bismarck too is Union Jack. Just as a matter of principle, British Union Jack camo on British ships, Stars and Stripes on American, French camo on French ships, Regia Marina on Italian ships. Like it's, I like that. That sense of order is something I like. However, I do realize I have a lot of camouflages. Good job to the Quillen on killing their destroyer. But like I was saying, I realize I have a lot more camouflages than the vast majority of people, just based on how much I play and my Christmas container gambling addiction. Gotta get all those premium chips for you lovely viewers. So we're gonna head back south, kind of pick off the stragglers. We have this tier pits. You see the Halloween camo. Here's something. Here's some feedback for wargaming. So you can turn off different camouflage like the Rogue Wave. I turn off most of the anime ones. But for Halloween, you can only turn off the Halloween. I would like to keep kind of the steampunk, like the tier pits' camo, but some like the monster ones where it's all like nasty and weird. Yeah, I would like to not have those. It kind of looks like my main battery shell hit one of those airplanes, but Yoda provided a no-fly zone for me, so I'm going to try and get in closer to the tier pits because, well, secondaries. It's what we do. However, the tier pits is also a tier pits. so he has the same secondaries. He might not have the same build. I'm assuming he does, given the Halloween camo, though. But he is nosed into us. So one thing you gotta remember with secondaries. Secondaries have angles of fire, too, so you gotta be, you know, given a somewhat of an angle for your guns to be able to shoot him. And this Vaquelin, luckily, is getting some good torpedo hits on the Tirpitz. Everyone's being like, hey, shoot him. So I'm like, yes, please. Dropping a hydroacoustic search because, well, the Tirpitz does have torpedoes. We're nowhere near in range for them. But, you know, you have hydro. Might as well use it just to be safe. So we're going to try and continue to establish a no-fly zone. Help protect our destroyer friend from the rocket planes. And look at this cluster going on around C. What are y'all doing? Oh, silly people. Silly, silly people. Anyhow, we're going to keep firing at them. We have good stuff there. The Miyoko is going to try and get A, so good for him. The Vaquelin is going to... the Vaquelin, that's probably not how you say it. Look at that long-range salvo. That is a beautiful salvo right there. Thank you, Wargaming, for buffing German battleship dispersion. That Citadel thanks you. So, our team is kind of fanning out from their little naval con over in that corner of the map. We're going to launch a fighter because I don't want to mess with this Ryuho. Like, I want him just to leave me alone. And quite frankly, I just want to get in secondary range and just keep shooting people. So, Bismarck. The Bismarck has good AA. The Tirpitz AA is kind of trash, but you also need to consider this is a Ryujo, which is tier 6, and we're tier 8. So he's just not going to have a good time. Anyhow, even though he's not having that good of a time, I don't want him to keep attacking me. I want him to die. So I'm going to turn my guns to him. We can afford to let them up top kind of do their own thing. So we're going to shoot at him, and goodbye, Ryujo. Get hooded, son. So, getting compliments from everybody, and bouncing some shells. Gotta love the German turtleback armor. Very forgiving, hard to get citadeled in German battleships. And, well, meanwhile, we can quickly turn our guns after that one salvo of that carrier, turn our guns to the Nagato and the rest of their team, kind of encircle them and help out with winning the battle. Our Miyoko and Yoda have taken key area A, so we have more caps, we have more kills. Let's finish the job. And, ooh, look, a cruiser who's starting to show a broadside. It'd be a shame if anything were to happen to him. I hope something happens to him. As I like to say, show me your sit, girl. And there we go, 2 sits. Sits are best enjoyed in pairs, as we always say. 1 fire, nothing wrong with that. We can heal it up, no problem. And their Bismarck wants to fight, although the Vaquelin does want to do some damage. So we'll see what happens. We're gonna get in a little brawl with the other Bismarck, and hopefully these Vaquelin torpedoes will help him out. That cruiser there, that Baltimore, was showing a good broadside, but we just weren't ready for it. We're too caught up with our brawl. And this Bismarck's showing more of a broadside. We're going to keep trying to turn in to prevent him from getting that angle on us. And he has friends. We don't want his friends to hurt us. We want to hurt him and his friends. So we're sailing in. Oh, he's running hydro, so yeah, he saw those Vaquelin torpedoes very easily. I'm going to turn out while he's not aiming at me to get some shots. Notice, since he is angled, I'm aiming kind of for a superstructure to get damage there where the shells won't bounce. And then I'm angling to bounce his shells, which doing pretty good. Doing pretty well there. Their New Mexico isn't really doing anything to me. And now this Bismarck, I mean, he's showing a full broadside. The Vaquelin finished him off. Now for the Baltimore. We're on fire twice. We should put those fires out. And man, those shells missed. That was annoying. So There we go. We don't care about the fires. We'll just repair it very shortly. So we are going to heal that up right away. And hopefully we won't miss the Baltimore that's at point blank range. If you like brawling, the Bismarck's your ship. And, well, this Kutuzov, you know, the Baltimore's right there, but this Kutuzov's kind of on low health. We kind of want to shoot him, so I bet you I have, well, maybe my guns were aiming where they said they were. This Baltimore's trying to ram me, which isn't great. Goodbye, Kutuzov. Baltimore trying to ram me. Will he get there? I don't think he will, because he'll die. Thanks to Yoda saving me. And I think some of them, I think the Miyoko might have hit me. Yeah, Miyoko saying sorry for hitting you. Look, here's what I'll say. He saved me from getting booped. Perfectly fine. As I'm telling him, it's good. Don't worry about it. Would have been rammed otherwise. So we're all good here. I should probably be aiming at, yeah, the Bismarck's probably the best target for me right here. Trying to not get shot as a result since my health is pretty low. I did take a beating there, and man, those shells fell short. Not ideal, but we do have our fair share of ribbons. We already have a devastating strike in the Ryujo. We have high caliber. We have a Confederate, so get your banjos out and start playing Dixie for yours truly. And we are going to kind of sail into their cap, kind of continue to put pressure on them, get more secondary hits, continue brawling, because a lot of them are on low health. It's just a matter of finishing them off, like that Normandy finishing off their York. So there we go. What else can we do? Luckily, we finally get a heal, so more of that and everything. And, well, that Graf Spee. The Graf Spee wants to fight his really big brother. The Admiral Akbar lives. Man, I wish that username could be true. It's such a shame. Biggest complaint about the new Star Wars, how they killed Akbar. Anyways, this is not a Star Wars channel. This is a Warships channel. We're gonna keep shooting. And oh look, torpedoes. Oh look, they ran out. Thank God. That would have been bad. But we got a Pepsi Cola. Kinda trying to pop his head out a little bit. We'd like to finish him off and get a kill there. And we got a little overpin, which is unfortunate. But we're trying to get into secondary range more than anything. And we have the Bismarck over there. He's almost dead. We probably put our secondaries on that Bismarck. Popping Hydro just in case that Graf Spee decides to launch other torpedoes. Someone killed the Graf Spee. Someone else killed the Pensacola. They're just dropping like flies. There's nothing they can do. They can't stop us. We're just kind of rolling along, trying to finish them off one ship at a time. We've lost 3 ships. They have 3 ships remaining. So we're going to capture key area C. We're just going to keep putting the pressure on them. I mean, we're top tier. This is a Bismarck game where we just kind of impose our will. And this Graf Spee, he can run, he can hide, but he can't escape our love. And our love comes in the form of 15-inch armor-piercing shells, which didn't do that much damage. But we're in secondary range, and it doesn't matter because they didn't do enough to keep the game going. They only put off their own destruction, and we won. So that is fantastic. 182,000 damage, only 2 kills, but 6 citadels. We got a bunch of secondary hits, some good brawling action there. A devastating strike on the Ryujo, got Confederate, got high caliber, and got Dreadnought because, well, we almost died. I came in first. Yoda came in 4th. Pretty overall excellent team effort. That's how you win a game. Didn't look too promising with the lemming train, but we adjusted, took out some of the weak links while our team did a good job of holding them off, got the caps, and then encircled them and destroyed them. Damage, 141,000 of that was the main battery. Armor-piercing shells did the bulk of the damage. Secondary batteries, rounding it off with an extra 18,000. We did about 22,000 with fire set by the secondary battery. And our anti-aircraft guns did 18,000 airplane damage, shooting down 13 airplanes. And would have been more had we not absolutely wrecked that Ryujo Japanese carrier. Poor Tier 6 in Tier 8 game, but carriers are annoying, so I don't feel bad for him in the slightest. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell to select all notifications. We play World of Warships and stream it every Friday, more or less. More or less being that it's not every Friday, but it's most Fridays. If you want to know about that, join the Discord server down below. It's linked down below. The Discord server is not down below, but there's a link for it. That's also where you can, in addition to streaming updates, interact with the community, interact with me and Yoda and Victim Raid and other members of the Panzermarine. It's where you can ask to join the Panzermarine and send in your own replays to be featured here in World of Warships. Don't play World of Warships, haven't played in 3 months, referral link down below. You get free stuff for getting back into the game, which you all should do. It's a great game, even with Sky Cancer. Thank you all so much for watching, and until the next episode, this is Mikey der Panzernator signing out. See you, nerds.